Okay, so what did I say? All right, I still don't get. I feel like the whole spiritual abuse and the bite model, it definitely lines up and explains pretty much everything I've been going through. But I feel like it's just not it. Like it's just a small part of what is going on because it don't make sense alone. Like I'm still missing the why. I'm still missing the who as far as like where it started. Like who decided to spiritually abuse me? Like and why? And I'm still. I think it's just a part of the how. Also, I could be misunderstanding because just based off of stuff I've been hearing from the controlling your outside information part of the bite technique. It sounds like my parents are involved too, so could be her situation was just a tactic to manipulate my emotional state. So something I'll still be trying to figure out. But I read the book. Well, I read some pages of the book. I didn't read the whole book, of course. Um, and the stuff they saying was like, I don't know. It was just, it was lining up. I'm about to find it. Oh, while I'm on here, I'm gonna be doing other stuff, but I'm gonna read some of this book. Um, on the bright side, they finally moving away from me. Basically, they getting the fuck out. My so-called sister is packing, and I guess he doing the same thing next door. And I just feel good that they're gonna be away from me. Maybe that'll make it harder for them to come and have time to break in my room and steal my shit. So that's that. But still, it don't mean what they did like excusable. First of all, especially if like y'all really did do that to mommy, like that's weird as fuck. It's weird as fuck to do it to me too, but I want to know what cult. Like what the hell? Can't forget about my uncle. Him and Nina, they could be the source of the spiritual cult. But like I said, this religion shit they start happening till like 2023, no 2024, 2023, 2024. So I was still being watched GameStop before that. So that's the part is like I don't got nothing to explain that right now. Or like why or how. I think I read up to page 279. Not from one, but from the in the chapter. Let me go back to the chapters and see. By the way, I'm sure since they watch everything I say and do somehow remotely, the noise level is down a whole lot from just the usual every day. When she actually has a reason to be loud, like fake. I ain't complaining, but I'm just noting the change. A little too late, but go ahead. All right. So chapter 1 is the author Stephen Hassan's work as a cult expert, his life in the Unification Church, the threat, mind control today, understanding mind control, cult psychology, courageous survivor stories, how to protect yourself and people you care about, curing the mind control virus, how to help, unlocking mind control, strategies for. I read the chapter 11 strategies for recovery, so I can help my mother, but um, I'm gonna read. Shit, I don't know which one to read. Let's read cult psychology. If I ain't feeling it, I'll go back for real. I mean, I'm not feeling none of this, but if I feel like I could read something that's better, fit in my situation. Cult psychology. Since my departure from the moon cult, I have counseled or spoken with many thousands of former cult members. These people come from every sort of background and range in age from 12 to 85. Although some of them clearly have severe emotional problems before. Hold up. Last night I was reading the matter of fact, let me go back. Let me go to chapter 11 real quick. Because I just remember I couldn't remember at first. Mm-hmm. Um, Let me find it. It's basically saying how like let me just find it and so I can tell you. So I can explain. Mm. Don't tell me what page I'm on, bro. Ah, bro. Let me play something because I don't want you in my room. Like,
Remedy helps you be there even when you can't. Whatever you say, you should be harder to play. Yes, whatever you play, whatever you say, you can play. Reason why I tell you to start is that this
okay, here, go.
It's how about you being free. So
So let me read from a page back. All right, this part is talking about people who get kicked out. It's talking about how people end up getting out of the cult. Is like either they're counseled out by the cult, if it's like the cult is their family members, like, and they like just want to get out, or they just up and leave their self, walk out, or they get kicked out. So this part is talk about kickouts. For many kickouts, suicide seems a realistic alternative to their suffering. No one knows how many people have committed suicide because of mind control. I personally knew a number of people who killed themselves because of their cult involvements. Research, on many occasions, like I said, I hear her out there talking and about the shit they doing. And on a couple occasions, she like, whoever she on the phone with saying like, I'm gonna do this. She ain't got no choice but to kill herself. So there's that. Uh, that connects and that aligns with the cult abuse tactics, like trying to invoke or provoke someone to kill themselves. Like, it's crazy. So he said he personally knew a number of people who killed themselves because of their cult involvement. Research should be done as this is a major public health issue. Those who unnecessarily attempt suicide are typically given a psychiatric evaluation. Many are incorrectly diagnosed as having schizophrenia, schizoactive, schizophrenia, schizoaffective disorder, bipolar disorder, or borderline personality disorder. Now, y'all remember how I tell y'all about the people on YouTube? It sounds crazy, right? The people on YouTube. But these YouTube videos will clearly have personal and private details about my everyday life because somehow I'm being watched and under surveillance. So they include those details in different aspects of my private, everyday personal life to send a signal that, hey, yes, this video is talking to you, but you can't prove it because we don't know you personally and you don't know us personally. We're just creating content. It's entertainment purposes only. And if you think that we're talking to you through the screen and we never met you, then we're just going to say you're crazy and everybody's going to believe it because nobody's going to believe that we're somehow connected to people putting cameras and audio recording devices in your normal everyday dwellings, right? So in those videos, as they're talking to me, but not talking to me on the record, but talking to me off the record, is like being suggested or like just thrown out there, not like as far as like an accusation, like accused of, but like it's disguised as a helping video, like they're trying to help me or help you solve the problem that they're creating by watching you and let you know that they're watching you, but never admitting that they're watching you type shit. And then throwing in there, oh, you might have borderline personality disorder, you might be schizophrenic, you are schizophrenic or a little bipolar type shit. And me being someone who just explores all possibilities, I take that and I go research and I line things up. But really, no, bitch, I just know what's going on. I don't know how it's going on, don't know why it's going on, but I can see it going on. So it's say like they try to push you to go to therapy, like saying you're crazy, and then that'll get like a positive diagnosis because the therapist, like he said in this chapter, like most therapists aren't trained in cult abuse or stuff like shit like that. I forgot he said unjust influence or undue influence or something like that. They aren't trained in it, so to them they just think, oh, you're schizophrenic, got borderline personality disorder, you're bipolar, and you just need to take these medicines and go to counseling, right? Not knowing that what I'm saying is real, or what the next person is saying is real and really happened. And I think to be misdiagnosed from just explaining something that you really experience, that's enough to drive you to that, to fitting into the actual diagnosis, because like now you're questioning your own reality already after having your own reality manipulated, realizing it, stepping out of it, or breaking away from it, seeking help just to say, oh, you're crazy. It could drive somebody crazy for real. So it said those who unnecessarily attempt suicide are typically given a psychiatric evaluation. Many are incorrectly diagnosed as having schizophrenia, schizoaffective disorder, bipolar disorder, or borderline personality disorder. Of course, some people do have these disorders, but my experience is that cults avoid recruiting people who cannot be controlled and rendered dependent and obedient. So most are suffering acute psychosis brought on by mind control. Uniformed mental health professionals can hardly be blamed for this. How else could they diagnose a person who screams for Satan to come out of them? How could they know unless they investigate that the person had been doing silent high-speed chanting for hours and that it was causing them to be so spaced out that they appeared catatonic, marked by a lack of movement. Okay. Okay, here we go. One occult group ex-member I worked with was convinced that her spiritual body was disintegrating and that she was dying. She suffered tremendous anxiety attacks, particularly in the middle of the night, and felt pains in her chest. Doctors had tested her for every conceivable problem, and it was determined that the difficulty was all in her mind. In quotations. The group had programmed her to self-destruct if she ever left it. Once she was out, that was exactly what started to happen until she began to learn about cults. Okay, I experienced this indirectly because I never joined a cult for real, like, so other shit just kind of it's just being forced on me in my everyday life. At work, through social media, which is YouTube. You try to say like I have congestive heart disease and gonna have a heart attack, etc., etc. And it's repeated, sprinkled in each little video, whichever ones I watch the most. That's all I can speak for, the ones that I watch. They give you truth, the truth that only you should know as the truth, to keep you locked in watching, because you're like, how would you know that? At some point, it's too much to just be a coincidence, right? And then they throw in lies and then this mind control shit about heart failure and even HIV, like autoimmune diseases. Why's my head crooked? I've been trying to fix it. And then my mother, she had problems sleeping, stay up all night until she just finally passed out in the middle of the day. That's when she was asleep. She experienced chest pains type shit. So I'm just making the connections. I experienced chest pains, but the thing is, if it's mind over matter, they're trying to control my mind, and I have control of my mind. So y'all fighting me for controlling my mind. So you say, hey, you got congestive heart failure, you got congestive heart, you're gonna have a heart attack, and I say, no, I don't, and no, I'm not. My heart is fine. My heart is healthy. Anytime I do feel a heart pain, bro, I'm gonna win. It's my heart. What you talking about? Okay. When people have walked out or been kicked out, cannot receive specialized counseling, their suffering is usually prolonged. Still, with the help of family and friends, many manage to pick up the pieces and move forward with their lives. However, if these people never come to understand mind control and how it was used to recruit and indoctrinate them, indoctrinate means teach to have one set of ideas, which is basically what they're trying to do. Either have one set of ideas in spirituality or have one set of ideas in religion and Christianity. When I said I had whatever idea come to me. Okay. If these people never come to understand mind control and how it was used to recruit and indoctrinate them, in my opinion, they will never be able to live as full a life as they might. These people may have temporarily put their cult experience on the shelf and tried to forget about it at some point, though it could burst back into their lives. Rick was one of these people. After a 6-year complete involvement, he walked out of Children of God. He walked out of the Children of God with his wife and 3 kids. The Children of God is the name of the cult, I guess. 5 years later, a piece of cult literature turned up in his mailbox. All his cult indoctrination was triggered by this one letter from the leader. His mind started racing out of control. A voice in his head told him to go upstairs and choke his children. Fortunately, Rick got help and was able to keep his children safe. Today, he is a successful computer consultant. My mother expressed hearing voices in her head that weren't hers, telling her things she did not want to hear and how she was scared, and the voice in her head kept her fearful. Just making the connections. I don't know still where to put it all, but I'm just making the connections for real. And it's weird because she won't suspect nobody close to her as doing it. Like I tried to tell her before, like something is up with them too. Her other two kids, I tried to tell her. She won't want to hear nothing. Like it's a mother thing, I guess. I wouldn't know. But that don't mean it ain't happening. Or it didn't happen. Okay, they wrote the same thing twice about the lady with the heart, with the chest pains. Have temporarily managed to put their cult experience on the shelf and forget about it at some point. They wrote the same page twice. Alright, so that's all I'm gonna read from this chapter right there. Which one I was about to read? I don't even want to read no more in here. I'm just that bite shit is like it's crazy. Cause I seen it all happen, but I ain't have a name for it. Like I'm just like y'all just being weird on my dick type shit. And I'm just thinking like how much of it did I actually fall victim to? Like
Don't know how to be honest because they feel like in my mind I'm logical. I can't do that.
okay, see, look, every time I search it, the shit change. Just say information control, no thought control, implementing loaded language through terminating cliches and techniques to stop critical thinking. Uh, and the emotional control had changed from last night. It said manipulating feelings through guilt, fear, and excessive flattery, or what the hell? Denigration to enforce loyalty. All right, so what is denigration? Let's look up denigration. It said emotional control, manipulating feelings through guilt, fear, and excessive flattery. Also a theme in these YouTube videos that I just shouldn't even been watching, but was manipulated to watch from them putting details that should nobody know and that are too many and too accurate and too parallel to just be coincidence. Like common sense, like everything is not gonna just be keep happening coincidentally like that. So what is denigration? The action of criticizing or belittling someone or something, especially in an unfair way. Okay, I will try not to say this channel's name, but when I'm saying YouTube videos, and I said the one I watch the most, the one I watch the most is Kim Arts 3.0. I'm just gonna say it because basically this is everything she did. Denigration. What is the definition? The action of criticizing or belittling someone or something, especially in an unfair way. That's what she do. She goes from excessive flattery, which meaning telling the truth from my point of view, knowing that I had nothing to do with this shit, didn't do nothing to have this as karma, as she likes to say it, because her thing is tarot reading. It's not my karma. She tells the whole truth from the right point of view, and then she goes into denigration right after and will be like criticizing and belittling me in an unfair way. When I said like before they switch the roles and make it like I'm doing something bad and I caused this abuse and so on and so forth, and the ancestors and gods are mad at me and blah 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 type shit. But it's always indirect. And I paid for readings to be done. She fumbled and stumbled through the first one, bullshit, and then she wiggled her way out of this next one, or the little candle shit. And I just wanted to see if you're going to directly say the same shit to me on the hook with my name. And she won't. She refused to. She's hiding behind whatever little cult she in. Okay. So what else changed in the definition? Let me see. Behavioral control, regulation of an individual's physical reality, including clothing, diet, finances, sleep, and relationship. I keep coming up with shit that said my mother is like low key in on it too, cause like, but I ain't. I'm just hold it because she also shows signs. Oh, something else is said in the book. Like they use hypnosis, which I had a feeling. I had a feeling before that she was hypnotized, right? Right after she had a little psychotic break, if it was real. But she came from the hospital and just felt like she got hypnotized. And then I started reading this book, and it said like hypnotism is involved in it as well. So let me see if I can find that part. I'm gonna just read till I find it. This shit is weird. I ain't trying to sit and read all these pages, but I know I seen it. I just was late, and I don't remember what part I was on. But I only read a couple pages from one chapter, so it's not that much to go through. Let me just see. I don't remember. Okay, so I'm starting from the beginning of chapter 11. Strategies for recovery. People can leave a mind control group in any of three basic ways. The walkout, they're kicked out. Oh, they walk out, they're kicked out, often in a very burnt out condition, both psychologically and physically. Then people keep putting signs up at work about burnout, and it's just like a recurring thing. But I'm just gonna connect every dot I see, and then I don't care if it's not. But I'm sure it's significant because all this shit is like well orchestrated type shit. Like that's why I don't even understand. So they're kicked out often in a very burnt out condition, both psychologically and physically, or they are canceled out. Counseled out. Although they are all fortunate to leave their cults, adjusting to life in the real world can be extremely difficult for them if they don't get good information, support, and counseling after they leave. The cult phobias that carry with them, the cult phobias they carry with them can turn some people into psychological time bombs. Also, many cult members have lived for so long without any kind of normal work or social life that the process of readjustments to adult life is an uphill climb. So this part where you say like psychological or physical burnout, they use your job, or they use, in my experience, your job to, or wherever they can make contact with you the most, to like orchestrate the plan to fuck with you. Like, so in my case it's work, because I don't really go nowhere, and if I do go somewhere, I'm by myself and I ain't really talking to nobody. They do approach you in public, and I do like recognize that you're just doing a little gang stalker shit, fucking with me. But at the same time, it was like, you act. I know it. You want to have a little fake conversation. I might entertain it. I might not. But so in my experience, it was work. So my mother's experience, I'm sure it was work, because she had a lot of problems at the job, increasingly leading up to the time that she had a little mental episode. So they say they're kicked out in a very burnt out condition, both psychologically and physically. They are counseled out, or they are counseled out, right? Okay. So then say they're fortunate to leave their cults. Adjusting to life in the real world can be extremely difficult for them if they don't get good information, support, and counseling after they leave. The cult phobias they carry with them can turn some people into psychological time bombs. Also, many cult members have lived for so long without any kind of normal work or social life. That goes into the isolation part of the bite. Which one? Let me see. Isolation. Oh, that isolation falls under the spiritual abuse part. As far as tactics, isolating members, right? And also for the bite model, it will fall under behavioral control, regulating an individual's relationships. Her friends and family, who she normally talks to, cut off. Her so-called sister, best friend for life, switched up on her, start acting, start acting up. Um, Try to manipulate her into starting a credit union account somewhere far out that she didn't even know where she was when she took her, or have no way of getting back to, type shit. Was angry when according to my mother, was irritated when I called her and advised her not to do it, because I felt like the same setup was being presented to me. Something I just caught, I guess. And she called and was just acting like real hostile on the phone with me. Of course, I'm assuming that's because she already knew about my suspicion of her, based off of being under surveillance, and me just telling my mother what I had to tell her, despite of being under surveillance and who gonna hear it. But um, so that's her social life. Outside life goes into the hypnosis that I was talking about, when she's like scared to leave the house at all. Like, it started, she was scared. Like, she said she was getting death threats, and people was watching and following her. In August, went to the hospital 2 days in a row. Second day came out, was seemed like she was in like a hypnotized state for days, and then she started being scared to go outside, except for when she randomly go outside and then walk the city for hours and come back exhausted and upset, because she didn't want to be walking, but she just was. Hypnosis. Okay, I'm trying to find the part about hypnosis though. Okay, they've been without any kind of normal work life. She hadn't been working since then either. Was supposed to take a vacation that she'd been planning for months and waiting for in August, leading up to her birthday. When it got time to take the vacation, she completely forgot about it. Didn't know the dates. That's weird. The process of readjustment to adult life is an uphill climb. As a result, some people leave cults only to return again and again because they miss family and friends who are still involved, but who were ordered to shun them. While such people are in the minority, they demonstrate the vulnerability of people who have left a mind control environment. Walkouts. Hold up. Maybe it was in the. I know I read it somewhere. Walkouts. Without a doubt, the largest number of former members falls into the first category, the walkouts. These are the people who have managed to physically remove themselves from the cult but have received no counseling after cult mind control or occasionally meet them socially to find that some of them, even years after the cult involvement, are still dealing with problems of mind control and indoctrination. I'm trying to just find the one part, bro. Now I'm just trying to prove to myself that it's in there. Hmm. They should have a search button to search the word that you. Mm. All right. Oh, I was about to not give. Hold up. Cannot quite find it right now. I wish I would have associated it with something else when I read it, but I just was like, damn. I was tired anyway. Let me see something. Let me see something.
So mom left me in charge. We're not panicking. She left me in charge while they were asleep. They're up. We didn't know they was gonna be up. Mom, worry. No. Brother. Brother kid. Make it slick. I see. First thing we're gonna do with this love we're gonna change. You grab me that diaper? What is that? Okay. Yep. You guys the wipes? I need the wipes, so don't drop them. What? Thank you. Mommy has been gone, but we're surviving. Okay. Okay. That's it. Now, you see this video, this is what I'm talking about. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, you good. As a dad, I think I could handle this. It just takes time and it takes patience. It don't take nothing but just a bunch of just like a lot of mental stability and a bunch of, a lot of mental focus. You do that, I feel like you can accomplish a lot. It just all depends on how you perceive yourself as a father or as a parent or anything of that nature. Don't be. We don't communicate. Daddy do good? Did you say that? Me in charge. I invented the first 3-in-1 toothbrush that brushes your teeth, flosses in between your teeth, and is a tongue scraper all in one device. You may have seen that the silicone whispers maneuver up and down instead of side to side because that's actually how you're supposed to brush your teeth. The silicone whispers also means that you don't have to buy a new toothbrush every 2 weeks because this one literally lasts forever. I already knew that the billion-dollar corporations weren't going to be happy with that one, so I got the product patented. Because these traditional toothbrushes just do more harm than good, destroying the earth and pushing around the bacteria in your gums. And that purple foam that you saw was the purple color corrected toothpaste that actively whitens your teeth as you brush. But I'm not encouraging you to buy or support the product. This video is for the billion-dollar companies that profit from destroying people's teeth. I'm coming for you.
Nice.
I invented the first 3. If you sleep with somebody and
Alright. That's all I got to say about it right now. I still don't know what to do with the information, but basically I can run down the shit that I know for a fact happened versus the shit that I don't know for a fact is going on, but makes sense based off what I know for a fact has happened. Like this whole black magic, voodoo, witchcraft aspect of it got me confused, which is also another reason I paid for the shit, because like the explanation of spiritual abuse explained, like the people don't have the light that they're offering, or that they're offering you. They just are manipulating you into following them and believing what they believe, with the promises of the solutions to your problems, and the problems are actually being caused by them anyway. So the premise was a cord cutting would stop all this manipulation in my life, all the deceit, all the lies, the gang stalking, blah blah, in a nutshell. Yeah, I was skeptical, but how? But I'm gonna give it a try. It's $100 to try. Is a lifetime to wonder what if. You know what I'm saying? So I tried. Suspicions were confirmed without even doing it. Shit like wiggle her way, I love it type shit. Um. So the shit she's saying is like all over the place. Like from my family is talking to me because I have an inheritance that they want, or the government is targeting me because I'm a trust fund baby and like some kind of star seed indigo child that they want to neutralize for the sake of new world order. This is all the stuff that she's putting out there to me. Oh, I know what I'm about to do. Okay. So I don't know about none of that, but shit lined up because my ID was stolen out of my room. Like, not my actual ID, but I went to get my ID renewed. Well, somehow I went to go get license. I went to go get. I went to go and get from my permit to my driver's license, I believe. And also, I went to take off organ donor. So I ended up having two ID cards. One had my ID number starting with the last letter of my name, like everybody else, which is B. And then the one I have now starts with MD from Maryland. I don't know why that is. I told somebody, the same person I was talking about in the last live, about it was supposed to be my friend, da da da. And immediately after, I was like, I probably should have told you that, having suspicions of that, because they was like, oh. And somebody standing by was like, oh, you better go get that checked out, type, in like a suspicious type of way type shit. And then it just kept being in my mind. So I go to check the drawer where I had all my old work ID cards, old contents from my wallet, right, wrapped in a rubber band. Everything is there except, and still have not found my original license. And on this one, I had the two braids. You know what I'm saying? My permit, I had the two braids. I remember the day I went and got it too. That has my first letter of my last name at the beginning of my ID number. And then recently, my social security card is missing. Kim Arts, she knows why and how, because the book I had it in, along with a paper that was with it, she keeps referencing things off that paper. Type shit. It's not a coincidence. So when she referenced what's on the paper, yeah, I remember where I said it, where I did, I like when I wrote it. But I was just like, didn't make the connection. I go look for my social security card, and it's gone. What's there is the paper with the things that she was referencing on there. Then it makes sense. Uh, so that's why I'm like, yeah, I still just don't get it. Like, this is just a small part. Like, I'm getting truth, but not the whole truth. Like, I'm asking for the answer, but I'm only getting hints type shit. Only getting clues. Still just don't get it. So knowing those two things that was taken from my room, that adds up with they're trying to do credit card fraud in my name, identity theft, stealing inheritance, impersonate me in court. That adds up. Why? Not sure why they would need to do that. How? When? I don't know. But if so, that would definitely explain the how, actually. Because that's two forms of identification, the ID and the social. Right there. I don't know when my permit would have expired because they let me keep the card. That's what I was saying. Yeah, like they let me keep both of them. I don't know when it would have expired. I know it's expired by now because my license is already expired this year. But um, I'm still not sure about the source, family or government. Or she also was like, and others was like, government paid off my family to do it. I just feel like the Truman Show. Uh, if anybody's seen the Even Stevens movie, I feel like that is more accurate because of the involvement of my actual blood family type shit. It's not like everybody's not paid actors. It's like they just turned on me type shit. And the question is, were they manipulated to turn on me? Were they paid off to turn on me and do this? Were they blackmailed? Like, I don't know. But the fact that they keep saying, like, the whole world is watching, that shit is creepy. It's weird. So I just don't have no choice but to, like, be like, whatever. I'm getting watched 24/7. I'm not just gonna go sit in the corner and ball up and rock myself to sleep every, you know, chance I get. All right, I still just gonna do me and deal with the embarrassment as it comes and the shame. Like, damn, y'all seen that? Damn, y'all heard that? Damn, that's crazy. But so what? Um, yeah, it's weird. Can I stay on live but minimize the screen? This is what I want to do. Is what I need to see. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I will. Oh, oh, yeah. So I can do some other stuff. Just wrecking my brain. I can't believe like I just stumbled upon like I just really just fell up on the answer. Like I wasn't even looking for that. And I searched how can you have a true spiritual awakening? I searched you can't have a true spiritual awakening if you know that oh, if you know that it's the spiritual communities that are harassing you, right? I searched that early in the morning yesterday. I read through it real quick and then I went back to sleep. I don't remember even seeing the bite model in there for real. Cause I would have looked it up because I want to know what it meant. So the fact that I went back to it and then found the bite model, that's crazy to me. And then that just explained everything. Which also makes me think like, is this just a part? Did y'all just I don't know what's being controlled and what's not. Controlling outside information. Can you control Google searches? Can you just put that up in there? Because you know I searched it and I might go back to it and then find what you want me to find. Boom, boom, game continues. So it's written. Bullshit. I don't know. My reality is warped. Like, for sure. Like, I go from believing all this shit and trying to figure out how to get out of it to not believing none of it and just being like, leave me alone. Type shit. So back and forth. So it's like two realities, but I can't tell which one is closest to the truth type shit. But I can see the lies. But I can't find the proof that I need for certain things. Proof comes easy for some things, but it's like, eh, you know, maybe you don't know. I know. What I need. I thought I had it on here, but I'm guessing I don't, my dear. Da 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 da. I thought I had your You mama gonna get your way. Let me see. 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 She was saying shit about MK Ultra and all types of weird shit, implants and like people come up to me like, yeah, we put technology in your ankle and we can make you stay on room arrest. And then right after my mother's scared to leave the house type shit. So I'm like, you ain't put shit in my ankle. But maybe they was telling me that they put it in her ankle. Then she don't remember shit. Every time I ask her something, try to line up what I'm being told was going on with her. She don't remember. Don't remember. So it's like I gotta give her account from a second hand point of view type shit. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT, can you I need to upload my website. I need to fix my website. Something fucked up in the code. I gotta find it and fix it. It's been a couple of days. I don't want to leave it like that. I'm gonna do that whenever I get off of live. I'm gonna probably take a nap, but I'm gonna try to fix my website first. But I said I'd probably take a nap first because I'm gonna be too tired to look at the phone. I already feel a little sleepy. But give me right on and did I leave my bag here all the time? No. I'm gonna get some ice. Oh yeah, another thing. They said like that supports the theory that my parents, because of course I know members of my family for sure, are also manipulating and mentally abusing me. It's like, and it goes along with the stealing my information for fraudulent purposes, like they're messing with my mail, and there's always some shit like they got the key to the mailbox. They'll get the mail divided up and slide under my door. Or sometimes they'll have it their mail and slide my shit the next day. Or I'll just happen to go pick up the stack of mail, be looking through it after they gave me supposedly what was my mail, and there'd be more of my mail in there. Okay, coincidence, but then, or my mail will be open, like they'll give me my mail and it's open. And they'll be like, I thought it was mine. My name don't look shit like yours. The last name okay, but I know you saw DAJA. No way you thought it was yours. Then the other day I come home, I get a little notice slip from no, that's the other one. From the MVA saying like this is a notice of address change, right? So I come home and my father in the bathroom on the phone with his sister, and then he just opened the door like, here, get your mail. This one little card. Here, take your mail. I'm like, why do you have it in the bathroom with you on the phone? Like, because you seen address change. Why do you feel comfortable doing that? Whatever you're doing, like, why do you feel comfortable taking my mail in the bathroom, calling somebody and discussing it with them? So that just supports the idea. And you dumb, because if it was a change of address that wasn't here, it would have went to that address, not here with the address for here on it. Stupid. What is a what is a turn my heat on. People were like, how you not mad they don't know this? I am, but at the same time, I'm not sure what's manipulation and what's truth. That's why I'll be asking for clarification plus truth. I mean proof. Type shit. Uh so I don't know. Like I'm mad if it is happening, but I'm not sure. So there's no point in me crashing out just to find out that I was being manipulated the whole time. Also, like it's hard to be passionate through confusion. Like I believe it, but can't believe it type shit. So I'm just stating the facts where it's at with the proof I got. But like nothing has came back to me like as far as yeah, I had a notice about unclaimed property with the comptroller. I sent the number and everything. They never got back to me. could just be a part of the scam. They got somebody there to send me the notice just to set me off and get the ball rolling, make me take me on the wild goose chase type shit. I don't know. And the motherfucker that seem like they know ain't trying to tell me so. I mean, they keep dropping in bits and pieces. That's the breadcrumbing part of it. Breadcrumbing the information. But claiming they want to help. What kind of book? Oh yeah, that's what I want to do first. Oh yeah, that's why I had grabbed my bag. Alright, bet. Ooh, baby, I love the rain. I'm looking for a photo editing app that will work like a desktop app, but I have a Chromebook because Chromebook is just a big ass phone, so you can't really do shit. You basically, I should just never even bought this motherfucker for real. It's like the illusion of a laptop, but it's really just a big ass not. That was fast. So instead of going to the Play Store, I installed it from the web. So maybe I'll make sure that it's like a desktop version. Okay. So can I minimize this all the way so I can see? Yes. I already see an upgrade button. So it's giving me it's gonna be a lot of in-app purchasing. I really just need a good Zoom function and like maybe some good filter contrast noise type shit going on. I don't need much. I don't need all the fancy stuff. But if I could get that for free, absolutely, I would love it. But I ain't with the upgrades. Say sign in, so I gotta sign up with my email. Uh, 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 uh. Oh wait. Email. On my own. No space. Making me second guess my email. I feel like my mother just did something behind my back when I was out there. And that's crazy because, but I'm trying to figure out what's going on with not only me, but also using my energy to figure out what's going on with you. When at the same time, I low key kind of, on one hand, believe you are part of my problem. And you probably agreed, if anything, to be hypnotized to make it look real and fuck with me. And now you think shit is funny. That's how I feel. Like, I just can't shake that feeling just now. Like, I've been ignoring it since I came back in here from getting my ice, but I just keep. I see you do something behind my back. Like, She just wishy. I'm not trying to slander her. It's not slander if it's true to me though. She's just a wishy-washy parent. That's it. Like she'll go along with whatever child of hers she feels like she can benefit from the most at the moment, or whichever one is doing what she wants them to do at the moment. She'll be all for them and all against the other. Like, whoa, why you gotta be against the other one? Like, type shit. Coming from somebody that's been on both sides of the coin, I see it. Can we get a confirmation for the email? Like, I can't even see what I typed. I mean, for the password, y'all gonna make me. I hope this give me what I need. I see a bunch of cartoony type filters. I ain't answer that. And knowing that fact, that's what also just made me believe I see the switch up at the same time as the switch up. So I'm like, you in on it. Among all the other signs that I see, before I wanted to think that certain things she do and say towards me now, like, so you got a horse in this race, whatever it is, you know something, and you in on it, and you pick your side because that's how you act, and I know that. It's the why though, like inheritance, trust fund, like who had money and they told us? Like how the fuck I get a trust fund or some shit? Like that don't make sense. So to see that, I'm still missing like why would you, like what could it be to make you do that? I don't know. Because the trust fund shit and inheritance don't make sense to me. It don't add up. Except for the unclaimed property thing, when I told her about it, she got nervous. My ex helped me get a lawyer one time. She got scared, fuck nervous, like almost shit herself, look on her face. Didn't want to come. Why you need a lawyer? Like after I left, she woke my father. Like she asked for a lawyer. Then she want to call me back in there and ask me why he laying there like faking sleep. She asked me, "What you need a lawyer for?" I don't know, bro. Damn, this shit almost like perfect. Cooking them stinking ass salmon cakes. Got my whole room smell like salmon cake. Boom goes sound of my heart. Oh, I gotta find which one I had was like. If I zoom in, it's hard. Damn. Can I get a quick zoom though? Zamunda. Okay, I like 72 zoom. I should got 2 of these books. I like 72 zoom. Okay. Okay, for sure keep that same zoom. Ooh, my ear pop. My ear pop. My ear pop. My ear pop. Ear pop. Pop. Ear pop. So There's one that looks so hard though. Oh, can I? Oh yeah, I think I had to do a little bit of that. I forgot which one it was, dog. I think it's one with no car right there. This got cars. Come on, dude. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, go back. I gotta find it. I gotta find you. I gotta find you. It was. Damn. Did I leave it on? Maybe I ain't put it on here. I thought I put them all on here. I thought I picked the one that it was and put it on here. For sure. It's this one for sure. There you go. Oh, it's 72. Goofy ass over. All right, bet. It's 72. What's time? Okay. Minimize, baby, minimize, baby, open eyes, baby, minimize, baby, open eyes, baby, minimize, baby, open eyes, baby, minimize, baby. Open eyes. Minimize. Open eyes. Minimize. Come on, dog. Oh, what is going on? Shit froze? Son. Can you open the folder, please? Damn. See, I don't even. Why is nothing right here though? Oh, something acting real strange. Cause what the hell? Exactly. It's right here. The freak. I don't think I do an extra step and save it somewhere else. Move it and then open it. Like this shit. Just go to the folder. Stop playing. Why says nothing in my folder? Jesus Christ. Always something, bro. Every time I get in the workflow, it's always something stupid with this goddamn Chromebook. Like, I would never recommend somebody get a Chromebook if you ask me. It'll just whack. So I gotta take the shit out the folder. Like, are you serious? Are you dumb? That's stupid. And you can open the folder. Like, why does it show nothing there? I can't believe this. Stop. Bro, come on. Is this? If I wanted to do that, it wouldn't do it for shit. Like, what the hell? I still don't see it. Yo, why is it doing this? I don't even understand. Is it because it say ARW at the end or something? But it still should show up. It should just be like you can't use it. Still should show the fuck up. Alright, I got one more thing to try. If this don't work, some bullshit. Y'all play y'all crazy. It's crazy. Bro. What the fuck? I don't know why this happening. Alright, this is the last thing I know to try. Like, open with. Okay, open and edit in this app. Yes, dumb bitch. Come on. What the fuck? It's just not working. I don't understand. See, I just need a laptop because this is so dumb. Dang, every time I want to do something, there's some stupid ass workaround. If you're not gonna open, you can't say you're not gonna open. Why just don't do shit? Just have me sitting here for hours waiting. Let me see this. It's the type of file. Like, why can't you just say that file not supported or something? You just don't say anything. It's irritating. This is why I be getting sleepy because this shit just don't be working for no reason. I'll remove this. I don't want this picture. Now I need to find something to convert my My file was so stupid. Like, what the fuck is the difference? A picture is a picture. Like, why is there different types of files and stupid shit? I don't understand. I'll just be doing too much. Still a fucking picture though. What is the difference between an image file that ends in ARW and one that ends in JPG? The main difference between the image ending in ARW and one ending in JPG is that ARW is a raw, unprocessed file format specific to Sony cameras, while JPG is widely supported compressed and processed image format. Think of ARW file as raw ingredients, high quality but needing cooking, editing, and JPG as cooked meal, ready to eat but you cannot change the ingredients. What the fuck? So ARW is raw data from the Sony camera and is easier or better for editing because it keeps all the data and like better color quality. While JPG is not raw data, it locks in the something. It locks in the settings like contrast, saturation, and sharpening. But if you push the edits too far, it could cause banding or pixelation. JPG. I don't give a fuck. I just want to edit my pictures. So now I gotta find a new editing app that allows you to open ARW. Probably won't be able to do it. Like this. Why is everything gotta be so difficult? Let's do it again. Adobe. Oh my gosh. Lightroom and Photoshop. Light Suite. 5 free open source photo editors to try 2026. Bro, I'm so tired of looking for stupid. I just want to edit my pictures. That's it. But then if I edit them, I still can't even share them. You telling me? Because it's AR them. Alright, let me just do what I can do right now. Scratch that. Come back to that, man. Because clearly, I can't do it. Let me see what I can use this app for. Let me see. Tell me how you want it. A blank canvas. What's new? Collage maker. Photo editor. Graphic designer. Let's do graphic design. Like, I don't like that. I'm not the one that's wrong. How you steal my shit, lie on me, spy on me, provoke me, or try to, and then call me the problem and want me to come to you? Like, none of that makes sense to me. Ooh, baby, I love you, baby.
Are you ready for your play date? You look so pretty. You not ready for your play date? What you mean you good? Your friend's gonna come play with you. Her name is Bonnie. We're gonna have a tea party. Because she wants to meet you. She's 4 years old, just like you. Oh. Are you ready for your play date? What's your name? What's his name? Huh? What's your name? What's his name? I don't really give a fuck about like. I saw it to my family, of course, but I don't care enough to say, let me do this, let me get in on this. Like, nah, that ain't me. Nah. I don't really give a fuck about like. First everyone thought of
And then he made a song.
Deja,
Huh?
did you look back?
No. What the heck?
Look, weight on my shoulders, I bench that. Mine like a blade and I bend that. Came from the cold with a wrench at. Every time I see a homeless person, they got a dog. Y'all investing in the wrong roof. What's this? Hey, watch out. It's slippery.
Boulder broke off a cliff and was heading straight for the car. But the driver wasn't just anyone. He had just gotten his license and somehow knew exactly what to do. Out of all the options, he chose this one.
If you laugh, you go to hell. Part 38. Yeah, look, weight on my shoulders, I bench that. Mine like a blade and I bend that. Came from the cold with a wrench at. I'm not into touching, okay? Okay, put that out for now. No touching, no touching. No touching, I won't touch you. Heard of it, I think. It's like, no touching. I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun.
The music will start, the boys will turn around. Right, gentlemen, let's turn. Gorgeous. And we start walking.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then maybe let's look at the gentlemen. Gentlemen, you guys can acknowledge us. Ooh, who is this?
I'm sorry. I can't do this. I'm sorry. I'm a man of God. I can't do this. I love those people. I pray for them. I would never do anything to hurt them. But the thing is, I'm not supposed to dress like women. I'm not going to go along with that. It's time to stop and be a man of God. I'm not into touching, okay? Okay, put that out for now. No touching. No touching. I won't touch you. Isaac. No touching. I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun.
The music will start.
If you're over 6,
How's everything going? These sound harmless, but they instantly weaken how others perceive you, especially at work or in serious conversations. You might be smart, but if your words don't reflect that, people won't listen. And no one teaches us how to speak with real authority.
In all honesty, though, I feel like I gotta tell my mother that I believe that she, as well as me, I know grammar enthusiasts are like, what? But especially she, though, I believe she is a victim of this spiritual abuse, especially since she was actually in church. It's probably how it started. Or with my uncle's wife, who's also like supposed to be so godly and in church. Yeah, because shit started getting weird when she came around. For sure. She just always been a weird Bobby bitch, like very controlling. Like I stay away from the phony shit. I felt phony vibes. I don't go around. So, but I get the stories from my mother. They come back. She don't let my uncle in the beginning. She won't let him like out her sight. He went to another table to talk to cousins he ain't seen in a while at a family event. She cussed him out like, "Don't you ever leave me over and go somewhere without me," type shit. Like that was weird. It's given that that's the source of all this. Every time she give my mother a gift or something, lately, I mean before like during this last 6-7 months, I noticed, or she call, she get weird. And that's playing into like the magic witchcraft part. Like whenever I was talking and having a conversation like more deep than last night, I wasn't trying to get into it, but she wanted to keep talking about how she feeling the possibilities of coming out of it. So I ain't want to like shut up, but I already want to try to talk about that. But before, when it was bad and I was trying to help her, every time I would get her to a good place, all of a sudden one of them two would call, type shit. All I could do was try. I mean, she don't want to be open to. Oh, that's the picture I was just thinking about. How did this pop up? What is that over right there? Even if she don't want to be open to believe in it, at least I can say, I told you I tried to give you the help. So what I always do. That's all I can do. I got pee. Getting on my motherfucking nerves. Playing dumb. So I can't search. Oh, I'm about to say. Say this template is available for B Funky Plus subscriber. I want free templates, brother. See, I'm not just figure out. Or I could figure out how to do this shit myself on the regular laptop, but there's so many limitations on the Chromebook. Every time I be about to do something, it's like, nope, can't do that, can't do that. You need this, need that. That shit's so annoying. Neck hurt. Hey, yo. I fuck with it. I fucks with it. I'm making an image on ChatGPT. I forgot I was live. To go with my little piece I wrote. It was perfect the first time. I just wanted the water to be a little more blue. Yeah, this is it. Love it. Yes. This is tough. Okay. Okay. Oh, my eyes hurt, huh? Nice. I don't think I got enough space to add my whole thing though. If I keep it this small, maybe. Okay, let me change the color first of all. Can I check? Please let me be able to change the color. That's very imperative that I can change the color because of the color. Oh, this is going to be tricky. I think sitting in this chair is making my neck hurt because every time I sit over here, it should get worse. I'm hot and my neck hurt and I'm irritated. Trying to get this done work, but I'm irritated. Yeah. All right, so this is what I was waiting for anyway. I don't know what I was just got sidetracked for. I don't know if I got it. Let me see something. Let me see. Come on, man. Alright, I knew he was gonna do some gay ass shit like this. I can't do nothing on this. That's why I saved everything twice. I know you gotta work because you just straight up boom down, dummy. Thought y'all had me for the what the freak? This is yo. This what I be talking about, yo. Can't do shit. What the fuck? I will never buy another Chromebook in my life. And if I see somebody about to buy one, I'm gonna tell them don't do it. Cause you can't do shit on there. Can't open shit, can't view shit, can't edit shit, can't see shit, can't download the right apps. Like this shit is disgusting. You need this to do that, and then you can't even get that. Just wasted hella hours trying to do one thing. So dumb. Whose idea was a Chromebook anyway? Just get a phone for all this. I'm upset now. And this picture so hard. I might just go to sleep. That's what I'm talking about. Like, it's giving me a headache. I'm irritated. Highly irritated. Not even funny. Irritated. So stupid. I'm about to end the live. I'm sleepy and I'm hungry and I'm mad.